Greetings, this is Warrior King, and the time has come for the lions and the lionesses to tell their own story. This is the lion's voice. Give thanks and praise for the wonderful blessing that's been poured on me. Give thanks and praise. Jah use I as an instrument to set the people free. Jah give all the powers to chant. Jah give all the powers to chant. Rastafari, the lion's voice.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. And left himself, where's rightful ruler? Hey yo! Yeah, hear them high, hear the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them come without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill the lion way come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come if you tell them in a Toronto, straight at Italy.
And there were artists there like Sizzla Fael. Sizzla always supported the thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And Tony Rebel. Who else? Bushman. Respect the Bushman too, and Miss Vanessa. Yes, Bushman a real one in regards to like, I'm talking about where it was like, it was basically no benefit to them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But they did the interview. Bushman, King Yellow Man.
Okay.
That's the next one there, King Yellow Man.
Yes.
And that's about 2 hour interview there talking, vibing up on it.
Okay. What interview bust the channel that you, or what piece of content, even if it wasn't an interview, that was the first to kind of break through, and you said, okay, I got something here?
I think it was Profile.
Okay.
Yeah, the Profile one.
Okay.
The Profile one, because I didn't mention this too. So I got a book one time called what's the book by Howard Campbell or Horace Campbell?
Rasta Resistance.
All right, I got the Rasta Resistance. Book kind of freaked me out, to tell you the truth, because I wasn't aware of these. I wasn't aware of this, and I really got intrigued. So that's where the whole interest in the Rastafari thing came from. Really came from that book.
Okay.
And when I spoke to Profile was telling me all this history. I was like, this sound bugged out. Then I read like Master Key and a bunch of other books, man, right? And I said, man, all right. People weren't really documenting the Rastafari history. And if they were, it was more of a European writer, and it had a bias to it.
Yeah.
And that's why, that's one of the reasons I'm not on camera, because I want to be the focus of the person talking, telling their story.
Yes.
And with the Rastafari thing, I thought it was very important that they like told their own story.
Yeah.
And it's I tried my best. First of all, it's hard to get access to people.
Yeah.
I tried my best to kind of give different perspectives in regards to some people Bible people, some people were in the Bible, some people smoke herb. I hope I did a decent job of showing that the duality and stuff. But that was the reason for it. Then the Buddha Baruka vibe now, since we're talking with Rastafari. Buddha Baruka, the reason I stopped drinking and eating meat.
Okay.
Yeah. So people don't understand how big this is for Buddha Baruka to be on my thing, bro. This is like what they call it, fanboying or something. Like you know. So no, for real, people don't understand.
I understand, because I've been on his program a couple of times, and it's like you have to say, really?
Kind of like I can't lie to you, man. It's a wild. Like every time they send me the footage, it's like this is the wildest thing to me. That movie was on. But it was on a Thanksgiving, right? And there's a guy, Carter Van Pelt. He has a show. And he works for VP now.
I know Carter.
All right, you know Carter, right?
Yeah,
so he did an interview for him for one of those magazines, and it wasn't even about food, bro. But he broke down why, like, he didn't drink, and that time he used to drink heavy. Why he didn't drink and why he didn't eat meat.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like conviction in my spirit. It's like I got delivered right then and there. I said, yo, and I told my wife like I'm about to stop eating meat. She's like, all right. But yeah, man, it's like Buddha Baruka is the reason. Buddha Baruka is the reason I don't eat meat, and I stopped drinking. And Prophet the reason I stopped smoking weed.
Really?
I stopped smoking weed 2016.
Okay.
And I was with Prophet Jack Ruby thing like 7 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude that drove us there was smoking. You know how Prophet I get. He said, boom, boom. But he said, the dude said, he's like, yo, why you gotta be smoking up the place? And the dude said he need a vibe. And he said he can't get no vibe without smoking. And when he said that, yo, it's just like, that was my whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, I need to relax. I need to get a vibe. I'm gonna smoke everything. I'm gonna smoke. And I said, yo, I can't live without smoking. Like, I can't just like relax. So that's why I stopped smoking.
Okay. So you're a former herbalist.
Herbalist fire. Heavy. People never know, yeah. Chalice, everything. You know,
I
steam
come
chalice.
from chalice school. Steam chalice school.
And you know, when you lick the chalice fire, that's it for the day, yeah.
Not fine, I understand with the eye.
Yeah, because
I understand. I come from the school. We want steam chalice, go exercise, go work.
yeah, no, not I, yo. When I hit the chalice, done for the day, yeah, because
but I understand what the eye is saying because I've seen the chalice take out many. I've seen people drop on them off a chalice, so that's the reality. But it's interesting that Profi gave you that first, and that's an elder that is a very mystical elder.
Mystical fire.
Powerful, ancient, you know, I've chanted Bingi at his on his grounds, and you know, one of the live food specialists where I live to a height, you know, so I have to big up Profi. What are some of the other significant interviews that you can say really, because there's milestones. When I started my channel, for example, when I used to get 100 views in a week, I'd glad till you know, now if I don't get 100 in a day, then I'm looking, you know, so I know there's levels as you build your channel. What was the, after that first initial bust, and I still haven't had my viral video moment that takes the channel to the other side. And what I tell creators is that yes, you're one video away, but don't chase that viral moment. No. Put out the content, because when you do get that moment and you have the back catalog, then people will go back. And nothing you did was in vain. You have the nets to capture the audience. As you say, you can follow up. So what was the next video after the Profi? Because Profi, you might say, boy, they want the Rastafari content, and that video I think is over 4 million right now. One of them Profi videos you have there. What was the next video, you think? And I know I'm making you go back in time, but I just want people to see that the process of how these things happen.
A video that got I know Iris, the raw food man.
Yes.
That was random because we was giving Tony Rebel a Lifetime Achievement Award. We was trying to get on stage at Rebel Salute. And he said we could do it, but the night he said we can't do it. So it's kind of a vibe. Then he was really banking on that. And 4 or 5 in the morning, I saw the brethren, and I'm looking. I said, DC is the man, you know. And at that time, I had my camera on me and my mic. So I asked him, like, could we do an interview? He said, no. He's like, yo, nice to meet you, but like, I'm about to leave, bro. It's 5 in the morning. I was like, bro, we gotta do an interview because I'm not gonna see you again. You live in like Panama or something. And that's why you see us by the gate with flashing lights and they playing in the back. And I tell you what I do is kind of weird. You know how like rappers write songs? I write questions. So I got questions for people that I probably never will interview. Or like if I just see somebody interested, I just start writing questions. Like Bounty Killer questions I wrote from 2016. I had to find them. You know, like I just
so
write questions.
When did you actually have the Bounty Killer interview after writing the questions in 2016?
2023. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the interview thing rough, because like it's just like with time, you know. Well, let me finish with this one here, but I think his video, in the sense that I always just watch his videos on raw food, and I wrote down some questions, and thankfully I remembered the questions. So when I saw him, I just did the interview, and it worked out.
And then, how did that video do?
But that was the next one I think that kind of got a lot of traffic.
And I love that because it's not something you necessarily expect when you stop him at the gate.
No,
this is
man.
going to be the next one.
This
You're
is
just working.
This is working, bro.
You're doing what you have to do, and that's so important for content creators to understand. You don't know. I've had videos where I edit and I said, the way me put this edit, this has got to be the one, you know, because the time when you put in this video, you know what I mean? And you put it out there and it's 50 views you get, and then you have one you just chucka and you put it up and it's gone 1,000 plus.
I think it's just like it's just like music in the sense that certain conversations resonate with people. Obviously, people have to share it a lot, and it has to get an algorithm. But I just think certain conversations, like you can't, with the content that we have in regards to the type of conversation, it's not like sports. It's not mixed up. Yeah, I could say if I'm talking about like Kanye West or something, people gonna watch it. But what we're watching is such a niche, and like I do notice a lot of conversations are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So due to the title, like it's kind of triggering for people, so they won't click on it.
Okay. Let's talk about that because I'm in a course right now, a YouTube course, and you know the thumbnail is so crucial for
very
YouTube,
important.
You know what I mean? And I didn't really realize I'm long-winded, so my thumbnails must be long. I didn't really understand the science until I really studied it. And this is why it's so important that even if you have a skill set, I can talk to anybody. You know, but you still there's a format. You know what I mean? Your title. Also because YouTube is a search engine. How did you navigate? How did you learn that? Was it trial and error? Did you actually study?
I did study, a student like everything else, right? So my initial titles was, I'll give you a great example. The interview with Chronic says, Chronic's Eternal Fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't say anything. It says Chronic's Eternal Fire. Eternal Fire is one of my favorite Chronic songs. He doesn't even talk about Eternal Fire in the interview. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I just put it up there and, you know, or Big U, something. It's just that vibe, but it's not descriptive. It doesn't have any keywords. So, there are simple things you could do, like if you don't want to buy a program. I personally look in Google, right? So like say I have an option of 2 words, I'll just search each word. One word has 1 billion searches and another one has 1 million. So I just work with the word that's 1 billion searches because it's a higher probability somebody's looking for that word.
One King of Kings, one throne. Thrones are the house of the great King David. I and I the generation of them that seek him, that seek the high face, O Jah. So lift up your heads, O you Ethiopians, and be lifted up, O you ever live indoors, and let the King of Mount Zion yadi. Well, we are king, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for we are can fi stand our ground. Attack the black man and them get smacked down. She a queen, we're that crown. Stepping at the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for we a can fi stand our ground. Attack the black woman and them get smacked down. For combat, have to stand for the black. Stand against the beast when the beast come attack. When the beast send crack, try to tear us down. When the lion roar, everybody hear the sound in Babylon town. Wicked man going drown. Earthquake shake, all them bars will break. Well here's a hot take. There's a brimstone lake. Somebody gotta pay for the choice they make. Yo, be careful what you say, cause some news is fake. And every crew got a stitch to watch the moves you make. Well, it's not Drake, but the song's still great. Give your truth and rights, ladies, move the way. Say, yo, we are king, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for we are can fi stand our ground. Attack the black man and them get smacked down. She a queen, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for we are can fi stand our ground. Attack the black woman and them get smacked down. Look how the bassline heavy. Move them head but them still not ready. Out in the street and them filled with doubt. So every day Babylon no stop turn them out.